effect of 45 degrees when you go back, so you're riding one set of facets, so come down to that one.
I am Dr. Kyle Konas, founder and owner of Shift Health Center. I value health, and I see it as a top priority in my life because without our health, we can't do all of the other things that we think about on a daily basis. Unfortunately, health is typically something that people, they only think about it after they've lost it, I think is the best way to put it. Growing up, my family was not the healthiest, and that's in terms of not just immediate family, but I'm talking extended family, grandparents, cousins. I had one grandparent out of my four that made it past 60. My dad had his first heart attack at, I believe, 39 years old, had another one later on. So just from a health perspective, it's always been pretty shocking to me to see people not be healthy. And frankly, understanding also too, what is true health, my dad is an example. He was now overweight. He was a smoker, so that's a big factor, but he was an energetic guy. He was not overweight, out in the woods hunting all the time, doing his thing, and boom, just like that, almost lost his life. And so to me, it's about measuring things that we can't always see on the outside is a huge part of health. It's not just looking at someone, oh, they look healthy. Well, we've all unfortunately know of someone that looked healthy and maybe got a cancer diagnosis or had a heart attack or had a stroke, or herniated a disc and they're bedridden for a while. So we've seen all those things. So for me, health isn't just about the outside, it's about what's on the inside as well. Part of the reason that I became a chiropractor and why I look often to maybe non-traditional methods of health is I've always been a seeker of truth, I believe, even from a young age when I didn't really know that. And so when I look at our traditional healthcare system, I personally feel that it's broken. I feel that it's ineffective. I feel that it doesn't actually lead to true health. If you look at the statistics and the outcomes, we spend the most on healthcare compared to any other country in the world. And we don't even rank in the top 20 in health. So it's not a resource issue. We have the best hospitals, we have the best surgeries, all those kind of things. But when it comes to actual lifestyle and health and health span, rather than just lifespan, how long can we actually live healthy and happy for? And that's really what I want to look at. And so that's where you look at things, it's like, is being on 4 medications for the rest of your life, is that the secret and the answer to long-term health and really living out your dreams through retirement age and all that? Or is it being proactive and taking care of your physical structure, taking care of your internal organs, things like chiropractic, making sure posture, we know that's directly related to mortality, so we're going to take care of that. I get IVs at BioFuse because I know internally I need to make sure I'm hydrated and my cells have what they need to function properly. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but I think seeking what's true and what actually leads to good long-term outcomes is what I'm going to pursue. At BioFuse, I have done lots of different infusions. I've done everything from NAD to methylene blue to their immunity and immunity plus strips. Literally kind of done a little bit of everything. And they all serve different purposes, of course, which is why they have different infusions. The NAD is really awesome. It's uncomfortable to actually get that infusion. You don't feel great while you're getting it. But NAD is a really powerful coenzyme in the body that actually helps with anti-aging and DNA repair. So if you're someone who's interested in longevity, DNA repair, that type of thing, NAD is great for that. The most, easiest thing to use it for is immunity. As soon as I start to feel anything coming on at all in terms of a cold or a flu or something like that, I'm into BioFuse literally that day as soon as they can get me in, because I've found personally from experience, the quicker that I can get in there and get an infusion, there's things that I know I can feel coming that would have taken me down for a few days, and I can just skip right by them, and my immune system's back up to full strength. And it works so well that, I'm a business owner and I have 13 employees here, and if they actually start to come down with something, I will send them over to BioFuse immediately, not only for their own well-being, of course, but we want them to be here, part of the team too. I don't want them to have to miss work. They don't want to have to miss work. So just for their own well-being and productivity, I'm sending them over there as well.